Hey yo, man, what's up, yo? Back again. First of all, I'd like to make a couple shout outs. I'd like to give a shout out to two very cool people. Actually, four altogether, but you know what I'm saying? My homeboy, Ardell Miller. You know what I'm saying? Black quarterback. Even though he talk a lot of stuff sometimes. I mean, there'll be days where I'll walk up into school. Or no, actually, I get there before him. That's the sad part. I get to school before this dude, right? And, he'll just have the balls to judge me. And that's fine, But I'm lying. Because, that ain't cool. But, you know what I'm saying? You still cool peoples. Big ups. Shade Brown. What's happening, girl? Addison Schmidt. You was one cool guy, man. I'm telling you, I don't know how you do it, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You say me, you go way back. Like I said, man, your dad came up to me one day and he just said out of the blue, he said, "You remember that dance with the butterfly doze?" And then he got two songs mixed in one. He said, "Apple bottom jeans with the butterfly doze." Your dad's a pretty cool guy, Mr. Schmidt. Anyways, man, and then last but not least, my favorite white boy. Well, yeah, definitely, dog. It's got to be my homeboy, Sam Morrison. Sam Morrison, bro, let me tell you, you got a good way of just cracking me up and keeping me cracking up, man. And it'd be so weird because you'll come out of nowhere. Here I am saying something out loud randomly in class, of course, and then, out of the blue, here goes Sam Morrison talking about hey. No, he'll go, what? He always does that to me. Every time I try to talk to him, I go, "Hey, man, do we need a pencil in today's class?" And he goes, "What are you talking about?" That is Sam Morrison for you, man. Sam Morrison, you is a bro. No doubt about it, man. You are a bro. I mean, big ups, dog. Big ups. And another thing I want to talk about. Oh, definitely would like to acknowledge Pitts again. Yeah, the guy who why you sweating? Yeah, him. I know this is wrong, but he actually had the balls to talk to me today. This dude over here. You over here talk about sweating, man. That was hilarious. The fact that he thinks this is funny, I'm just gonna run up on that dude one day. I mean, man. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna say, "Why are you sweating?" in a deep voice, just to scare the crap out of that kid. I mean, he had the guts to say something to me, knowing dang well I still haven't forgave him. So this one's for you, punk. I got something for you, bro. I'm telling you. You ain't gonna know why you was sweating in the first place. Cause you gonna be at baseball practice, so why not? Also, man, I want to talk about spoiling the moment. Have you ever had that moment where people is just laughing? Like, it's just you in a group. You in a group, and everybody's just cracking up. And there's always that one person that just comes out of nowhere. You don't even know where he was. You don't even know if he heard the joke or not. Yet and still he'll come in out of nowhere and goes laughing all giggly and stuff, and it ruins the moment. I hate that. Oh my goodness. And then I hate it when I'm in such a good mood and someone has to make me think. Like, have you ever done that? Like, one time I ran into an adult. It's like, I was over here in a good mood. "Hey, how you doing?" "Great, man. How are you?" "What do you want to be when you grow up?" What? Why would you ask me that? Now I'm all thinking to myself. Now I have to think. Now I'm forced to think. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what I want to be when I grow up. Like, why would you ask me that? And I'm like, dang, way to spoil the moment. I mean, really. What do you want to be when you grow up? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Other times you just be like, "Oh man, how's your day been so far?" It's been good. You need to tie your shoes. Man, teachers at school all the time be doing that to me though. I raise my hand and ask a question like, "Hey, yeah, what are you saying up there? Spit your gum out." Okay. Are you gonna answer my question? You know what I'm saying? But I'm nervous now because he caught me with gum. I'm freaking out. You know what I'm saying? That always throws me off guard whenever people do that. And it's just adults. I mean, sometimes people do it too. You know, like I mentioned in my other video about the trash can. You know, and this is real stuff. I actually saw someone run into a trash can today, and you best to believe I was in the happiest mood of my life. I was over here. I just saw something funny, and this dude gonna run into a trash can because he didn't use his brain. He made me laugh. At the end, I thought about it and I go, ha, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but today I saw a teacher trip off of a rail. Yeah, no, a rail, because the bleachers, you know, are so bootleg. It's got to be on the ground and everything. And then teacher trips, boom, you know, just trips. And then, you know, it didn't make me laugh until the whole thing was over and she starts getting mad talking about put the rails up. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was like the funniest thing. But that I just would hate to be in a happy mood and have to trip. Sometimes people will intentionally spoil the moment, like me. Whenever there's an argument between one person and another and they're shouting at each other, you know, I always have to just come in and sing the ABC song or Three's Company theme song. I don't know, I just have to come in there and say something. Either that or it's the old McDonald's theme song with the Put a Smile On. I always have to sing at least one out of those three songs whenever people are just shouting at each other arguing. Why? Because I want to spoil the moment. Obviously, I want my attention sometimes. Now, I'm not a, you know, spoiled brat or nothing. I just want to ruin the moment of an argument. And, you know, I sit at a lunch table where people just argue just for the fun of it, but it'd be serious. And, you know, somebody has to try to shove food in the person that's trying to argue. So you be, man, get that out of my face. What's the point of that? People spoil the moment all the time, man. You know, one thing you need to know is there's always gonna be that one person that's gonna ruin the moment for you. It could be a teacher. I mean, it could be an adult, a child. It could be it could be someone that doesn't even exist. I saw a painting of a dinosaur. They've been extinct for millions of years now, right? And I'm over here thinking to myself, and, you know, I was all happy. I was like, ha ha. I mean, that happens. You know what I'm saying? I bet you I do that to people all the time. And that's probably why it happens to me so much. You know, I admit, people who have to deal with me, you know, are my heroes, you know, because they have to deal with me. And I feel bad for especially the kids that are serious about what they're trying to get across. Like, whenever somebody raise their hand and ask a question, I always have to say, dude, okay, we get it now. And they go, I was only trying to ask a question. Now you're making me feel bad. Just laugh, alright? Gosh. Now that I think about it, I should just... Never mind. But yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Spoiling the moment happens a lot. Just understand that no matter how much people spoil the moment for you, just understand that they love you. You know, it took me a while to figure this out. You know, I had this alarm clock that would always ruin my dream because it went off every 2 hours. But then I thought about it and I go, this alarm clock loves me. And I had to throw it away. Because I can't have an alarm clock loving me. Well, who do they think I am? So I gave it to somebody else, and now they probably calling me right now talking about, take this alarm clock back. Like, nope, I got my money. You know what I'm saying? That's your problem. But, you know, So yeah, and I don't even know what to say other than this dude Pitts. You know, you really think that this is over for what you did to me, and I'm still thinking about that every day. I actually feel like I'm about to sweat. You know, for the past couple of days, I've been feeling overheated in some classes, and I'll just sit there and say, "Gosh darn it! If I start sweating, I'm going to hear it from somebody. Guess who it's going to be from? Don't start looking around. I know it's you anyways, but nah. But not only that, but it's so obvious." And then he came up to me at lunch as I was sitting down eating my food peacefully. You know, I was just sitting there eating, and all of a sudden he goes, and he just walks to the table first. Before he even sits down, he just walks to the table and goes, "Hey, you know you're sweating, right?" And he laughed. He was over here. You know what I'm saying? Do you not understand? I just made a video about complaining about. Use your brain. If you haven't seen the other videos about, you know, the seriously and seriously part 2, you might want to watch that because, you know what I'm saying, that explains everything about using your brain and why it's important, or else people won't talk to you. I won't talk to that kid. Just forget it. Feel me, dog? Yeah, that's right. I'm out.